Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Peter, all the way from South Africa. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning Sammy, thank you so much for your undying support. Your love and your presence is highly appreciated over here. Yes, before we dive into today's video, if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Don't you want us to bond together? Like, what is going on with your life? I'm just kidding. Please do subscribe and don't forget to smash that notification bell in order for you to be notified whenever I'm dropping a video just like this one. Okay, so today, for the very last time, I'm gonna be giving you my top 5 final prediction for Miss South Africa 2022. The season is almost over for the 2022 edition, and I cannot wait to give you my top 5. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to see who is getting the crown on Saturday. We all know that the prelim interview came and went. So I compiled all those, I checked all these candidates in order for me to be able to come up with a real top 5 that I legitimately know that any of these ladies might take the crown. Let me lubricate, honey. Let me lubricate. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, firstly, before I tell you my top 5, I just want to apologize. I would like to apologize to send a big apology to my friend Erica. Erica, my friend, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She knows her name. She knows she is. I think she's the only Erica here. Okay, let me give you her surname. It's Erica Valderrama. I'm so sorry, my friend. I don't have Lebogang on my top 5. Unfortunately, Lebogang, when I compiled everything, I figured out and I found that it doesn't seem like she will make it to the top 5. I don't think she will make it to the top 5, and hopefully she does, but there's a huge part of me that she might not make it to the top 5. I'm sorry, Erica. I'm so sorry. Don't strangle me, please, please, and don't divorce me as your friend, because I love you so much. But anyway, let's start with my number 5. And my number 5 is Anazade Omar. Anazade Omar just impressed me, and it was one of those girls that I was not going too much in depth with her. And when I was compiling all my top 5, when I was checking who did I leave out on my top 5, I had to go back throughout the journey for these girls and try to figure out if they are coming or going. And one person who has improved, someone who grew from the person that we were introduced to at the beginning of the whole competition to the person that we see right now, it is none other than Anazade. Truly speaking, guys, on my top 5, any of these girls might win Miss South Africa. They are so hungry for it, and they're becoming more and more matured and very molded, beautiful women. Actually, all of them, 10 of them, any of them can win Miss South Africa, and they will do really well with the crown. So Anazade Omar is one of those ladies that she became the strongest woman. We see her coming out of her shell. She is becoming a very fierce and very warm-hearted person that we see. I mean, a lot of these girls, they are just warm and good people and all of those things, but they need to just let it go. They need to just let it out there. They need to be like, we need to see the Beyonce in them. That's what some of them are lacking. Otherwise, all of them, they can take the crown, but they just need to give us more personality. And I feel like Anazade Omar is giving us the personality that we were missing throughout the times. And the stairs and the way that she is becoming the powerful candidate at the moment is so thrilling. It is so fresh. It feels like you see a different person each and every day, but a different person in a very good way. Moving right along on my number 5, who dropped from my number 2 at some point. She was my number 2, but unfortunately at the moment, I feel like there are other stronger personalities or other stronger people that took her spot. And my number 4 is Ayanda Tabete. I'm not gonna deny the fact that Ayanda is one of the candidates that can take this crown, but at the moment I feel like the others that are yet to be followed, the others that are following from her right now, I feel like they are more stronger when it comes to how they speak, how they are on stage, and how they actually, the warmth, the conviction in their voices when they are delivering an answer. That's what I see, and I end up to feel like at some point, especially when it comes to that prelims videos, at some point I felt like I didn't feel her that much. She's an incredible speaker. She is a very she grew when it comes to her stage presence, her stage performances. She is becoming more and more and more a good performer. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But I feel like she just needs to push a bit harder when it comes to her conviction, how she presents. I don't want to listen to someone who's got just a straight, flat talker, who's got like points, but I don't want to listen to those points because she just speaks in a flat way. She doesn't convince me. She doesn't come up as someone who is very strong or strongly believes in what they are saying. So my number 3 goes to, and I think she also went a bit higher. So my number 3 goes to Ndavi Nokeri. Ndavi Nokeri is an all-rounder. I'm not gonna say much about her, and I see her hunger and I see how she is growing to the person that I wanted to see from the beginning. I feel like now she has climbed so high that she is just an international queen. I feel like when I'm watching her, when I'm listening to her, she is just a fully fledged international queen. So she would never go wrong if she gets the crown and go compete internationally. It's how she is. She has grown, she is ready. My number 2 goes to the new entry. This one I've never had in my top 5 from the beginning, but unfortunately at the moment I see a winner through her. I see a winner in her. She is Itumeleng Parache. Itumeleng Parache is one of those ladies that we miss or we don't mention that much because I would say she doesn't really meet our typical beauty standards and the typical beauty standards that we always see in these predictions, right? So I feel like she is a very gorgeous lady. She is a very well-rounded lady. She can speak properly, and I saw her stage performance. Itumeleng was one of the worst performers at the beginning of the competition, but at the moment Itumeleng is competing for her life. She can walk very well on that stage and she grabs your attention. She can speak. She is so poised. She is so eloquent. She is just having this warm energy when you look at her. Smile just invites you. Each and every time when I look at her and she smiles, it just reminds me of Ayanda Tabete. Their smile is so warm. It attracts you without them saying anything. Those are winners. That is just a winner because we want a spoken person. We want someone who will stand in front of the people and people will just listen. And she's got a huge, the difference between her and Ayanda Tabete is the conviction. Itumeleng rather. Itumeleng has got a conviction in her voice. She can convince you. She speaks like a politician, a queen, someone who is about to take over. That's how she is. And lastly, my number 1, and she has been my number 1 so many times. And this lady, I can tell you right now, she has endured bullying when she was still studying, when she was still young, because of her acne scars, because of her hippies. because of her how she looks. She doesn't also qualify as a beauty queen because she's got a bigger bone. She's a bit big when you look at her. She's a bit tall. So a lot of, I mean, each and every one of us, I think we've been bullied when we were growing up. You know kids are very, very brutal. So I would think that at some point when I was saying on my last video that I felt like she was having issues with her self-esteem and her self-confidence, it's because of things that she endured when she grew up. And I feel like when I was compiling all the information about her, it just became clear to me that this is the Miss South Africa that we need at the moment. She is one of those sweetest Miss South Africa, like your Rolene Strauss, like your Melinda Baum. I feel like we found a Rolene Strauss duplicate at the moment. I mean, they are two different people, but I feel like it is what it is. If she goes to Miss World, she would do really, really well. She's the sweetest thing. I think someone said it on my comments section that I think she is a Miss World material. And when I was going back and taking all the things that I wanted to check about her, I felt like, yes, this is the Miss World caliber, and we might win Miss World again after the 2014 victory. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching till this far, and thank you so much for following this channel. Thank you so much for following Miss South Africa, and I hope and pray that Miss South Africa will do good and crown a best candidate. And I hope that they crown 3 ladies. This crowning 1 lady and the lady must go there, and it's quite tiring for me. It's quite boring for me, but anyway, they know what they're doing. Thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic one. Shout out to each and every one of you who always comment on the comment section. Please comment down below with your final, I don't want you to change your mind, your final Miss South Africa top 5 and your winner. Okay? I don't want you to change. After you put your final there, I don't want you to change. It's done. We'll meet on Saturday and discuss. Okay? Mwah.